So this is a brief introductory video to EDG902, Blending Learning, Using Technology to Shape Learning Environments. And by this point you've received at least a couple of emails from me along with the syllabus and some other stuff. And I just want to say again, I have been really eager to teach this course for the last couple of years, so I'm just thrilled that it's here. I'm really thrilled to be working with all of you this semester. We're going to be working pretty hard, as I think you've seen in the syllabus, and I've gotten some emails from people. But what I want to say is that other than working hard, what I'm looking to foster is like a wide open learning environment in the course. So as you saw, you're going to be doing a number of things. You're going to be doing some reading about the history and politics of blended learning, and you're going to become experts, or at least proficient at, the fundamentals of online learning and blended learning, and you're going to have some experiences. So as you saw, you're going to, as I described kind of down here, you're going to be teaching a little something to people, learning a little something for people. Here it is. Teach a little something, learning a little something, then participate in some kind of online or blended learning experience and report back about how that went and notice your response to that. And then a full half to a third of the course is going to be you designing a blended learning plan that meets the needs of the school district in which you're in. So it could be that it's aimed at students, aimed at teachers. The ideal project for this would be one that both focused on students but included the professional development as teachers as well, since as ed tech folks, that's one of our major jobs, is to train those two groups of people. So I strongly suggest and encourage you to start backwards and start to think about what might be something you want to build in terms of putting together this blended learning experience for K-12 students and adults. So you kind of have that in the back of your mind, and then, all the other things that you do kind of contribute to that. That's my suggestion. And we're scheduled to get to it in the course, like I said, in the second half or the third. But as you're digging in, as you're thinking of some ideas and you want to share them, that'd be great. I'd be happy to meet with anyone also, either by video conference or in person or by the phone, whatever works. So and then just one last thing about that is that all of you are in school, or essentially all of you are in schools, and so I encourage you to use this course to forward the work that you're already doing there. So, okay, so that's that about that. So the next question was, what's the right platform for this? So there are 10 or 11 of you. There's one of me. In a typical course, we would use either Blackboard or, as most of you have already had an experience of, Pace Commons. But for this course, really what you're going to need is your own blog. So forget Pace Commons, forget Blackboard. You're going to set up your own blog, and I'm going to send you some detailed instructions about how to do that, because part of this is that you have a public presence on the web as a learner and as an instructor. So what do I mean by that? Well, it's one thing to have, so let me say it this way. This course is not just about blended learning. It's designed to embrace all those principles as well. And so we're moving away from something that's more teacher-centered, more university-centered, into something that's really kind of in your daily experience, in a blog and some other things. Just kind of fit that better. So you're going to set up a blog. I'm going to set up a blog. Actually, I already have one that I'm going to use. And you'll get an assignment from me shortly, which will tell you to set it up and then to share the links with people. Then we'll make those publicly available to everyone, so we can form a bit of a community here too. Okay, so that's kind of the platform piece of the course. And then what else do I want to say at this point? So I would say that the two things to be focused on now is setting yourself up with some web presence, as I just said, and secondly, start to do the reading. So I'm going to also launch an assignment shortly to have you read a couple articles and start the annotated bibliography that you saw in the syllabus. So let's see if I covered everything I want to cover. Yeah, so the only thing I would say is, if you haven't already, I really ask that you review the syllabus and see the journey that we're on and start to think it through, as I said earlier, from the end point backwards, so you can start to see, how the ride is going to go for you. We're pretty much going to be working on the same things at the same time, but you are very much going to be working on your own work and then collaborating with people as is appropriate for you. So, but we'll say more about that as time goes on. All right, so I think that covers pretty much what I wanted to do now. So once again, welcome to the course. I'm thrilled about this. Obviously, if you have any questions, reach out, and that's it for now. Thanks.